It's cartoon yoga time. Kittyoga. Kittyoga. All right, so we're gonna roll around on the floor a bit this morning, or whatever time of day it is for you, wherever you're at. And we got friends out there in New Zealand and South Korea, and all the places in the East Coast. This is camouflage, kitty camouflage, hiding in the bushes and rolling around in the dirt, the blue dirt. Okay, come on down to the earth and let's just feel into the back body and to your connection to earth. I always love to begin this way. And of course, since it's roll around on the floor in the morning, we could just come back here at any time. I'll offer many challenges for our practice today. Some of it will be playful and silly, and some of it will be serious and therapeutic. You do what's right for you, please. What I want most for you is listening. Listening to your breath. Listening to your body. Listening in to what's right for you, moment to moment, breath to breath. How's your jaw? How's your tongue? How's your breath? And let's begin to draw circles. Open the knees wide and back together, hip circles. Wow, wow, wow. So notice when your movement becomes mechanical, when you're just kind of doing reps of something. That is not what we want for Kittyoga. We want this to be about creativity and sensuality, staying low to the floor. We're going to stay with our earthy, watery selves, largely. It'll be a little, all the elements, all the aspects. Switch directions of your circles if you haven't. Last few breaths. And then let's be a kitty frog for a moment, if you will. Bring your knees directly out from your hips, heels directly down from your knees. So make froggy legs, flex your feet strong. Inhale the arms up overhead on the floor, and as you exhale, reach the arms through the legs, pull the knees back, so you're curling your sacrum up. There's some room under there. Inhale and open, and exhale and reach. You can do those big moves, or just pulse here. Grab a hold of your feet and ankles and lay on back. Push your elbows into the knees or thighs wide and begin to rock and roll side to side. Pull one knee down and then the other. All right, you can stay with this happy baby, rock and roll it as you like. You can play with leg extensions, opening one leg and then the other fairly straight out to the side. Look at that random sandbag trying to photobomb on Kittyoga. Don't move that thing, it looks ugly. Alright, put it against that wall. You random things hang out together. Here we go. Alright, so stay with that, or similar, but release the arms, elbows bent. Rock it side to side. So as you exhale to the side, we're going to lay on that elbow and pause. Pause. And you can keep just this going. You can lift your head and turn up the volume on that a bit. Stay with that as you like, or When you roll to your first side, bring that forearm down, step the behind foot in front of you now. Push into the forearm and the foot and lift up, stretch out. Inhale there as you exhale, lower on down. Come on back, rocking the baby. When you're ready, other side, forearm down, top foot pushes in, lift up, stretch it out. Inhale as you exhale down. Rock it. Stay with that as you like. Play with that as you like. Inhaling to lift up. Exhaling to come back down. And you can just rock side to side. Or roll side to side and step. Take your time, last breath or two. Do what you need to get even on both sides. And once you're ready, come on back down to the earth. And we're gonna play towards bridge at first. Waves of bridge. So let's do our waves today with the arms up overhead. Taking a nice long front body line. Lift your chin to the sky. Or just perpendicular to the earth. Press into the center back of the head. Press into the heels. Inhale, lift hips. Low back, middle back, upper back. Lift chest, lift chin. Reach through the toes. Note your knees and your fingers. Inhale, and as you exhale, ripple down. Follow your breath. Inhale, lift up, lengthen, reach through the tailbone, lift through the hips and the heart and the chin. Exhale and articulate your spine back down to the earth with your breath. Next time you come down, float the hands down. Inhale, press into your hips, lift up. Interlace your fingers behind you. Squeeze the palms together. Lift your chest, lift your chin. Squeeze your belly, lift your hips up, up, up. Big breath and lengthen your front body. Lift the chin. Breath full here. Hug the knees close so they don't get wider than your hips. And really squeeze your glutes and lift your hips. And that's not always the direction for a bridge. It's not always about squeezing the glutes. Sometimes you want to soften the glutes and let go. And there's benefit to that too. Today we're doing some booty toning. As I squeeze my voice in my throat here. Get the hips lifted up. Breath full, wide breaths across the wings of your heart. Letting go breaths. Inhale, lift, lift, lift. Exhale, ripple back down. Step your big toes on your feet to touch and really push down through your feet and your hips. And let's massage into those outer hips. Your gluteus medius. Breathe. Rock. Roll. Round. On the floor. Round. All right, we're coming back up to bridge with our robot arms. We're gonna do a little more glute core here. Lengthen your tailbone, lift your navel. Really knit your ribs and hips together. Work your shoulders on the back, lift your chin, strong neck. Inhale, lift your right foot up to the sky and pull up from that right foot. Lift your hips higher. Keep those ribs and hips connected. Drop down. So we're dropping down neutral, engaged in the spine. Not dropping hip down, arching, but engaged, connected, and dropping straight down. One more. Feet back together, back to the floor. You can bring your arms back up overhead. Push into your seat. And side to side. Oh, wait. Push into your push. That would have been better. Let's do that one. Okay. Rolling, massaging your hips. Stay with that side to side as you like. When you're ready, come on back. Robot arm bridging up, chin lifting, shoulders on the back. As inspired, really knit your ribs and hips together. Put that corset on and lift left leg or your second side. Pull up from that heel as you push into your standing heel. Keep your chin lifting. And exhale, keep that connection of ribs and hips. Lower down. Inhale, press back up. Exhale, lower down. About 8 more. Come on back down, feet as wide as your mat this time. Inhale, arms up overhead, reach through your knees and reach through your fingers. Big breath. All right, stay with that as you like, or we'll begin to add that core in as you rock to the side, extend the top leg, rock back through top leg, pulling the navel back as you do. If you want to add to that, pick up both feet, side to side, keep those shoulders pinned as much as you can. And if you'd like, as you go to one side, keep your knees connected, extend the top leg again. Really use that exhale as you move to the side to squeeze, navel back, breath out as much as you can. You might use your sounds here. To pull navel back as you go to the side and get as much breath as possible. Maybe hold in emptiness. Back to center, hold. What spontaneous kitty laughter yoga is happening again? That was a crazy one. Side to side, rocking it, rolling it, playing around on the floor, yeah. As you roll back to your first side, extend that top leg out. Extend the bottom leg out, step your top leg in front. Let's drag myself around here, in front of that top bottom thigh. And here, you come up onto the hand a little forward of the shoulder. And at first, just really let that shoulder shrug up so you get lots of side body opening there. You can deepen that by pressing your right elbow or same side elbow as your top leg into it. And roll towards the earth. And roll to the sky. Please stay with that as you like, or we're going to go a lot bigger with that. Push into your feet, lift up, press into your right hand or your top hand into that thigh, and exhale as you drop the hips down, rotate inward, pull your navel back, squeeze squeeze the breath out. Inhale, push into your feet and lift that top hip and reach through the arm. Exhale as you come down, drop the hip, press into the thigh, spiral towards the earth. Exhale, breath out. Inhale, press in, reach up. 3 more with your breath, or of course, come back down to the earth and just do that little rock and roll into the side body. Take your time when you're ready. Make your way to the second side, however is right for you. And again, at first we'll step that top foot in front of bottom knee. Bottom hand a little forward of the shoulder, shrug it up. Let that side body open, drop it down. Press into that top thigh. Keep dropping into that side body to get a nice opening there. Press in and spiral towards the ground. Scoop the shoulder, spiral towards the sky or behind you. Breath, full body. Please stay with that, or scoop that bottom shoulder down, lift the chest, really integrate that shoulder. Again, hand is forward of the shoulder. Push into your feet, lift your hips, and stretch that top arm up and over. As you exhale, top arm into the head of that femur, inner thigh. Drop the hip down, exhale, pull the navel back as you spiral towards the earth. Inhale, press in, lift up. Exhale, press into that inner thigh, spiral, dip down with your breath. One more. And then make your way to your hands and knees. And let's play here. Push your hips back first. And give your hips a little wiggle, side to side. Wag your kitty tail. Please stay here or return here as needed. Otherwise, inhale, and as you exhale, ripple forward, knees, chest, chin. Press into the legs, push into your pubic bone and sacrum. Press so strongly that it lifts you up. Maybe just a little bit, maybe a lot. Exhale, come on back down. With your breath, pull on the earth, elbows and shoulders back. Push down into your pubic bone and sacrum. Open your heart. Let your breath lead. 3 more. You could just hold at the edge as well. Inhale, right into cobra. Follow your next exhale to pull up and back from your hips into child's pose in big circles. Hips out to the side, chest forward in the hands, hips out to the other side and back. Big, big circles. Full body breath. Full body awareness. The next time you get to the back, switch direction. Next time you get to back, pause and pull back. Inhale and lengthen out. Exhale and flow the right foot forward. And pulse, turn the back toes under, and pulse lifting the back knee up and melting it down. You could add the chest to that as you lift the knee up, shoulders on the back, nice open lunge, and as you exhale, melting lunge. Rest onto that front thigh. Let your shoulder and chest be heavy. Let your head hang. Bow into yourself. Stay right there or play from there. Staying connected to the front thigh. Stretch those toes back. Drag that heel back. Reach your spine long. And pulse in and out of that, just melt it onto the front leg, lunge and extension. Keep that foot active, toes are spread, heel is pulling back, hip is pulling back. Few more breaths. You can rest in either shape. You could give a little swing. And then come on forward into your lunge. Hands inside the front leg, back knee up. And let's pivot the feet and walk into a wide-legged stance. Pause in the middle there, shake your booty just because. And then walk over to your other side. Back knee down, hands strong, shoulders down the back, heart forward. And let's play in and out of the lunge here. Inhale, pull back, open chest, reach the heel back. Exhale, melt, back knee and head towards the earth. Use your purr, it helps. Get those lips soft, jaw soft, vagus nerve all toned and relaxed. Stay with that as you like, or rest your chest on the thigh, bend that knee deep, heavy head, and breathe. Stay connected to your front thighs, spread those toes as you drag the heel back, drag your hip back and lengthen your spine out over the leg. Pulse, inhaling lunge, stay connected to the thigh as much as you can. Exhale, extension. Stay with that as you like, or pull back. Spread your toes out. Give your hips a little swing there. Back into the lunge, hands inside the front leg, lift the back knee, inhale, and walk between the legs. Again, take a little pause in center, give your hips a little shake out there. Bow in, hold your ankles or your feet or the earth behind you, draw your spine long. Breathful here, you could stay there, or maybe you play here. You could bring your hands underneath your elbows and play with lifting up onto your tiptoes or squeezing into your core so strong that maybe you lift to the sky. That is entirely if it's part of your practice. And let's walk back towards our wide-legged stance. Kitty ears, take a break. And come on, take a break. Actually, I broke down. No doing headstands in kitty ears. Darn it. All right, hands down inside that front leg. Lizard lunge. Back knee can be down or up. You can rock and roll that around. You can hug into that ankle and draw yourself underneath a little more. Any edge of breathfulness into your hips here. What's right for you? All right, I want to invite you into a playful transition. It may or may not be for you. I want to invite you to roll over onto that open side hip and just take the top leg with you. Hello, baby leg. And just rock your hip, rock your leg. Keep that foot really flexed so your ankle is straight and strong. It's going to help to protect the knee. You want to have this outer line here activated. And if the foot's not, if it's sickled, so you won't have that. So you want to get that line really strong, activated pinky toe draw back to protect the knee. And strong ankle, protecting knee, feeding that stretch up into your hip, and rock your baby, holding it with your hands, scooping like a cradle, active foot, or holding it in your antecubital fossa, which is harder. Pretty open for me today. And if this is easy for you and you want to play deeper for whatever crazy reason, you can, because it's your body. So what does your kitten body want to do today? You know what we're about to do, right? You're about to clean around your tail. Just kidding. We don't have to do that, thank goodness. No, breathing your hip. Cleaning around your hip for sure. Lots of breath and movement in there as you rock your leg. And then bend the bottom knee. Keep that top foot flexed. Pick that bottom knee up. Pull it back. You can stay here in a rocket, or you can pick that leg up, walk up overhead. Same thing in the hip, a little more back body line, maybe rocking that towards overhead. Halasana or plow pose with ankle over knee pose. Wherever your edge is in that hip or in plow, any combination, soft jaw, breathe. Her. And slow and steady unwind. And see about just coming in and back the way you went in. So landing that top foot, walking back into your lunge, only slightly upward, and then back inside that front leg, where you may want to just go side to side a moment. Stretch your hips out, your hamstrings. When you're ready, second side. And we're going a lizard lunge once again. It'll be on the hands or forearms. You know, once you pick your scalps. Inside the front leg. You could pulse back knee up and down. Or just keep it down. Or just keep it up. Maybe you hug into that front ankle. Press into it and curl under your leg a bit. Breathe here. Soft jaw. Please stay there as you like, or lower your back knee down. Hug into your top leg. Take it with you as you roll over onto your back. Flex that ankle straight and strong. Hold your heel and your ankle or the knee. And either of those. Play with what your edge is here. Soft jaw. Rock and roll. Breathe your hips. Any variations if you hooked last time or wrapped as you like. Rock your baby. Get that. Oh, the tip doesn't want to go that deep today. Donkey, donkey, Stay with that as you like, or bend the bottom knee. Press into that top ankle or shin and pull it back. You can interlace here, keep squaring that top ankle and knee strong. ankle, or add more back body line, bottom leg up, walk up over it, curl into it, draw it towards you, maybe, towards Allow pose. Find what's right for you, another 5 breaths or so. Take your time. When you're ready, slow and steady, roll on out. Press down into your feet again. Squeeze your glutes, lift your hips. Squeeze like you've got a block between your thighs here. Lengthen your tailbone, lift your navel, hug onto that block. Lengthen your lower back as much as you can. Lift your chin, lift your chest. Breathe, puffing up the chest. Squeeze the shoulders into the earth. Try to vibrate your heart, open jaw, open throat, couple more. And exhale, ripple down. Hug your knees into your chest and rock and roll on your spine. Possibly, it can rock and roll enough, it could cross your ankles and roll over them onto hands and knees. Maybe just roll to the side and come to hands and knees, lots of ways about it. Find your way here. And cow, and cat, and cow, and cat. Maybe with some cats and lions breath in your cat pose. And take your time. You might step the left knee a little closer to midline and open the right knee out to the side, making hip circles. And switch directions. And foot to the sky. Flex the foot, square the hips, engage the core, press, heel to sky. 10, high as you can, get the glutes burning. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, knee to the nose, curl in, squeeze, 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 round in, shift forward, cross that foot over the other knee. You can sit on your heels or on a block or whatever prop, or feet wide, melt into your legs. Maybe that's not accessible today on this side. It's okay. Stack up elbows or fists, blocks, blankets, pillows, kittens, whatever you got. Rest or pulse in and out of it. All variations welcome, except ones that make sharp knee pain. Get out. Ow. Find a resting place. Turn in. Oh, are you? Yes, let's get into those upper back shoulders. So add to this, if you want to give a little love to your shoulders first, big hugs. Same arm as your top leg. So right leg on top, right arm on top. Cross those arms over as much as you can. Give yourself a hug and pull down. Nice nervous system grounding. This could be the place to be. Or keep spiraling those arms, eagle arms, palms together, or hold your thumbs, or back of the hands together, whatever works for you. Elbows up, shoulders down, hands away from the face, and lift from low back, heart forward, elbows maybe come to rest on the knees, head in your hands. Or maybe elbows forward of the knees, head in the arms. And just turn your head to the same side your top arm is going. And rest inward. And breathe into the space between your shoulder blades. Letting go breaths. Last breath or two here. Follow the inhale to unwind. Press into the earth and drape on up. Meow. I lost my mind there a bit. Roll on back. Unwind the legs. Come back into all fours. And cat. And cat. And cow. And cat. Breathing. Breathful spine. Neutral spine, strong core. Right knee might step a little more to center and open left knee out to the side. Big hip circles, keeping everything else pretty stable. Switch directions. And then put your corset on, square your hips up, engage, and push that left foot to the sky. And as high as you can, pulse. Pressing, kicking the ceiling for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Knee to the nose, curl in, shift forward, lift the knees high as you can, and then cross that foot over the other thigh. Press on back onto or between your heels and rest in a forward fold. Big breaths in the nose, let it go. Again, stay just with the hips, or once you're breathful with the hips, we'll add the shoulders if you wanna. And you do it on the other side. Big hug, whatever leg is on top, baby left arm, big hug on top. Cross over. Pull down, grounding, receive the weight, the hug. Keep that there if you like, or spiral. Eagle arms. Elbows up. Shoulders down. Lean forward, resting on the knees or over the knees. Head in the arms. Find your breathful edge and invite the melting. Breathe in the nose into wherever sensation is arising, and out the mouth. Letting go breaths. Please stay longer again if your body asks you to, or unwind as inspired. Shake your legs out. And just listen in. Are there any other last movements or shapes that your body would like to take before final resting? You want to be in Shavasana for final resting, or legs up the wall. Find a place where you can be relatively still. Sense into yourself what movements or shapes are right for you right now. And as you find your final resting place, inhale and squeeze, 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 muscles to bones, and exhale, let it go. Wherever you're at, this one moment, inhale and gather up any tension or busyness or fear or distraction or whatever, and hold it, exaggerate it, and melt, 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 let it go, let it go. Seek out any areas of holding, of unnecessary gripping. Feel it, exaggerate it even. Breathe into it, and then let go. Let go. Let go. Give your body to the earth and open your heart and mind to the sky. This body is made of earth and gold, sky and stars, rivers and oceans, masquerading as muscles and bones. Every substance is here, diamonds and silver, magical elixirs, ambrosia that gives visions, herbs that nourish and heal. The foundation of the planet, immortal, magnetic iron, circulating in your blood. Every element within you loves all the others. Earth loves rain, sky loves the sun, sun loves the space that it shines through. Space loves everyone equally. In this meditation, be drenched in knowing this deep and simple truth. Every cell is an organ of sense, saturated with freedom. 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 You, universe, expansive, rich, abundant, limitless, freedom. All of the ingredients for the ecstatic ambrosia of life inside of you, waiting your call, your attention, your intention, inviting you to your truth as freedom, pure, pure, expansive, free now.